Welcome to Simon and Patrick Play Reassembly for our second Reassembly Tournament. And what's the format we've got for these, Simon?
Okay, so this is the second grand tournament of two tournaments, not to be confused with our two grand tournament, first grand tournament. And the first tournament today will be our 8th grand tournament, and then after that we'll have the double 8th grand tournament, neither to be confused with our 8th grand tournament, which will be grand tournament number 8. If you followed that, congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back, maybe drink some aloe vera juice. If you didn't, Patrick, can you want to explain?
We're going to have a reassembly tournament.
Yes.
There's going to be 2.
Yep.
The first one is going to be ships that are up to 125p. They're going to be very little cute ships.
Oh.
And you can see them on the screen now. And we're going to be pitting them against each other.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a second tournament, which will resolve once and for all, probably, the question of whether spitting ships or non-spitting ships are better. And I'm very interested to see who will come out on top, the spitters or the non-spitters.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of interesting things going on. We've got the battle of the bugs.
Yeah.
And then we have a kind of answer to that, that long-standing question and source of intrigue and debate. So I think it's going to be quite a show.
Yeah. I am looking forward to this on many levels. I've not seen a tournament with such small ships, and answering this question is gonna be great. But shall we?
It was very creative and inventive of us to come up with this idea.
Yes.
I think we're probably very smart people.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Aren't you great for having us? And we're great for having you. Actually, before we actually start, I'd like to make an apology based on the timing and the communication of these events. There was misunderstanding on the second part of this show. Some people were sending in one of the 2 ships because we asked for both, but there wasn't really that much time either because I delayed asking people for their submissions, and it all went quite wrong, and I'm really sorry. But thank you so much, everyone, for getting it in as quickly as you did.
Yeah. And yes, I mean 3 days is quite a short turnaround.
Yeah.
And we've got a really nice array of ships from a lot of different players, a lot of different styles. Yeah. I think some people who play reassembly very often compete in a lot of tournaments, and some people who maybe don't compete so much. So I think it will be a really nice kind of pressure cooker of different styles, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Yes. Do you want to just go through the ships quickly because we won't have much time in the bracket mode?
Yes, indeed. So we have. Well, I'll talk about my ship first. Little Rascal is a faction 4 ship. It is, to be honest, it's basically just the faction 4 standard gun, and as much armor as I felt like I could get away with without compromising its maneuverability too much. Are there any standout ships for you?
I'm just going to go through so we have Float again from
Foul.
From Foul. We saw last tournament. Sent in actually 4 small ships, but
we've picked the best.
We picked Float. Yeah. We have Quiz, which is mine. I had a few ships tested against each other. This one seemed to do okay. Okay. We have DrWazzleButt, who
is that a faction 1 ship?
Yes, that is a faction. That's this humanoid ship.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the little notations at the end of the name are the faction.
Of course. And faction 8 is faction 1.
Yes.
It's the new faction 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am perpetually confused about reassembling factions. If you are as well, that is completely okay, and it has never stopped me enjoying.
We have Purple Electric Tiger. Hello. Yes. Purple Electric Tiger has super enthusiastic. Actually got these ships in to us ages ago.
Yes.
Ages ago. As soon as they heard about it, I think on YouTube, they sent in the ships.
And that is epic. I think that is the Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
Logo.
Yes.
In ship form. Yeah. And it's within the P limit as well.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We have drone fighter by Radicator. Oh, actually, one thing about Radicator, we're actually going to fly off and build the ships after we talked. I think just before their flight. So that's real dedication. Thank you greatly for that. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
We also have Annihilation by Camo 5. Okay, some of you may know who Camo 5 is, some of you don't. They are one of the older designers. They've been doing this for a long time, and they really know what they're doing.
So this will be very interesting to see.
This will be very... actually, one little thing. This little bit here, for example, that triangle, it covers from corner to corner. I would have put a different kind of brick there, but left a gap.
Yep.
It's just little details on these small ships make a really big difference. And, of course, lastly, we have Flaktastic by Derpy, which actually has possibly the most armor. See, a lot of my ships ended up getting destroyed very quickly because... splash damage does a lot. They really wreck your ship, but this will do a lot better against splash damage because
it just has more hull.
Yeah, absolutely,
more space. Yeah.
More distance between the outside, and but still more maneuverable.
And what about Quiz by Shaky Box? I'm seeing, is that a drone on the end of that?
That is a drone on the end. I don't know if it's actually going to do that well because all of these ships are going to be so fast. It might not.
Yeah.
But maybe it does. I was expecting to see maybe some larger ships.
Yeah.
And if that were the case, the drone would have been really helpful, but...
Yeah.
Never mind.
We shall see. Very nice range of ships. So we've got Drone Runner, we've got a standard issue Faction 4, big gun. We got a lot of things going on. Yeah.
Okay, should we go?
Yeah, let's do it. So...
Mr. Arrowroot versus Flaktastic. Okay. That's that burst laser, and that's doing very nicely.
I remember those from my Faction Mondays. They were very nice.
Both humanoid ships. Oh no!
Those burst lasers, they're about ATP or something. That must be most of his, or is it
quite possibly? Actually, if you look, it's just thrusters outside. That's the only weapon.
Wow.
And unfortunately, Flaktastic can't keep up.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That single thruster on the front seems to be enough to, if they can get some damage in there, they can blow those thrusters off. Yes, there we go.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It will, when they come in for that first pass. Okay. Oh wow, that was much quicker. Yeah.
That's really interesting. So, I mean, in the first round, it seemed like the DrWazzleButt ship was able to keep its distance. Oh, yes,
yeah. Actually,
wow, Float is zooming around like business.
Very fast, making passes at Little Rascal. Little Rascal's not going to get time to aim that weapon.
No, indeed. I think it. Oh, wow! I don't think any shots were fired.
No, definitely damage was done. Look, yes.
No, but in the previous battle, I don't think. I think Little Rascal just bashed into it, as far as I could see. Or do you think the gun?
I'm fairly certain the
gun fired.
Yeah. That's a very interesting 3D effect you've got going on there with your different colours in your thrusters.
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice Float. Just
holy moly.
The hull. Sorry, the core itself.
It's so interesting. I wonder if it's because it's got left, right, and back thrusters, but does it have anything to pivot itself whilst it's flying? And I wonder if that is causing it to kind of come very close, but I don't even know what it's trying to do. If it's
because of its lack of reverse thrusters, it wouldn't.
Well done, felltir.
Yeah. Because of its lack of, it doesn't want to slow down. It just makes very fast passes, and I think that might actually assist this tactic. I suppose. I'm not sure if it's the correct ship to be using it against, but I think that seems to be part of the design rather than anything else.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think this is going to be very difficult for Little Rascal to. Although it did manage to win the first round, so I mean, it does maybe just like there's always an outside chance it will be able to turn itself in time, or maybe turn itself in a strange way, and just get one shot off, which I imagine would be enough if it was in the right place.
That was not the right place.
That was not the right place at all.
Okay, I think this is pretty much.
Should we speed this up?
We can speed this one up because it's over. I'm sorry, Patrick.
It's okay.
I'm not that sorry. But yeah, I am sorry.
I thought it was a good ship.
It was a good ship. Now
but it's
our hull. Oh, it's rebuilding itself fairly quickly.
Yeah, but I don't think quickly. Okay,
this
so
is
quiz versus annihilation.
Yeah, this.
So Camu 5, who is very active in reassembly tournaments, versus I guess a kind of standard issue drone runner. I mean, this is Although the drones don't seem to be doing any damage to annihilation.
No, because they might get a few shots off, and that it's game. It's game over.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really nice design. That is a really, really nice ship design. It's very, I think clearly it's very efficient in terms of speed and, there's no dead weight on that ship whatsoever.
No. Every single part is the correct part in the right place. Yeah.
But can you think why? Oh, we do have a bit of damage from one of your drones. So what's stopping it? Is it an energy limitation, maybe, or
the drones fire, I think, quite slowly. The shots can be dodged.
Yeah.
For one.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know. They just behave quite strangely. You can see the shots are going, but Annihilation's just managing to dodge them and also shoot them down.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is possible. I'll win another round if I can keep this distance.
Yeah.
But it seems I'm.
You never know. Shall we speed this up a bit?
Maybe. Yeah. Let's speed this up. Any single shot can. Oh no, we're losing the ships if we go too much faster.
Yeah.
We can't actually see what's going on. Maybe Quiz wins.
Wow.
That was unexpected.
Well, it's doing its job as a drone runner.
It is.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it's this again. We're leaving it, say, 2 times speed. Otherwise, we'll just lose both the ships and then. And that's it. It's over. It's done.
That was a close thing.
Yeah.
Because I think it does seem like almost kind of like the roll of the dice, whether or not you just need to dodge every shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I just say that this ship is amazing, and I particularly like the touch of the kind of the black edges to the yellow symbol. It just works really well for some reason. I'm not sure. Does it have any weapons?
I think they're in the middle there. I think right in the inside. Unfortunately, that might not have enough reach where Radicator is.
We appear to have reached an impasse between these two ships. Although I guess Drone Fighter is going to win eventually if nothing changes. This is really interesting.
Yeah, unfortunately it's upside down because it's on the wrong side of.
Oh, I see.
If it was on the other side, it'd be the right. Unfortunately.
Yes. If it was randomly placed left.
Yeah. We're going to probably just speed this up. I don't see this going any other way. But as for aesthetic design,
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. I think it is turning very slightly. It is.
No, I think that's actually from the damage Radicator's applying.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, the little thrustings. So the whole conservation of momentum.
Yeah.
Radicator's actually rotating it.
Yeah, and this is a bit of a shame actually, because I would like to see. I assume it does have some guns. Yes, it has some little guns on it.
Yeah,
I would have liked to have seen those in actions because I think it's quite an interesting design. But obviously, at that distance, Radicator is just going to attack it from a distance.
Well done, Drone Fighter and Radicator. Okay.
Float versus Flaktastic. Ooh.
Okay. Because Flaktastic can take that first hit, and if they stay together like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting. What has happened?
So I think the front of felltir's ship was knocked or was destroyed. Oh, he's still going. He's still going. Yeah.
But
he's technically winning right now.
Flaktastic is closing
but
in.
Yes.
And can just commiserations, felltir. Okay.
That was a really interesting ship. But I think obviously Flaktastic's design with all that armor was probably the hard counter to it, and that was interesting to see. So, Drone Fighter versus Annihilation.
Yeah. Actually taking the early lead with damage, which is good to see, and then Annihilation takes it. Oh, actually, it's not it is Annihilation. Just dodging, maneuvering, and I feel like with the pace of the shots, that being the one to be on the offensive, being the rusher, isn't actually good in these types of fights. Because being in the lead, like running away, gives you more time to dodge shots. Maybe.
That's interesting.
Which
do you think it's easier if you're being chased to avoid shots than?
Yeah. Maybe. Especially with your reverse thrusters.
I mean, that certainly seems like, from what I've seen from most tournaments I've watched, if it's like a fight like this, it does appear to be the one that's flying away that wins most of the time.
Even point wise now.
Drone Fighter here doing some damage to Annihilation.
Okay, I want to say that given that you're going up against Camo 5, Radicator, that's Drone Fighter's doing really quite well.
Yeah.
it survived a long time, and it's point wise. It's not just like doing a thing and running away. It's trying to make this happen, and point's close.
Yeah. Should we speed this up a bit?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. This is just, I don't think either of them are going to make any shots. I wouldn't want to go 4 times, but it would actually just leave.
Seems like Annihilation is just running away.
Yeah. It's got the points.
It's got the points.
It knows.
It knows its time.
Yeah. It's just running out the clock and space.
Excellent.
Okay, so we have.
So well done, Drone Fighter, and well done, Camo 5.
Flaktastic versus Annihilation. If Annihilation still wants to go on the run, it's got the I think those must be doing splash damage to eat through, take out the weapons without.
Oh my word!
That's beautiful.
Well done, Camo 5.
Well done. Very well done.
I don't think at any point it was ever really, apart from against your drone runner, but apart from that, he seemed to win, or they seemed to win decisively.
Given their experience and the sheer amount of time that goes into, I think they made 18 ships.
Wow.
And then tested them to see which one was the best against all other types of ships. And given that there are actually currently 8 total ships here, that testing was more extensive than the field they were going into.
Camo 5's internal tournament system is more rigorous than our tournament
actual
system.
tournament. Should we actually, we've got the ships here. We can go straight into the second one right now.
Let's do it.
I would click clear, but that might clear this other side. Okay.
I'm really excited about this. I mean, I think also because, this is going to be the biggest p-value tournament we've ever casted.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We had 2,000, 125, and now, I mean, and everyone has gone for 8,000 because we said up to 8,000. So why would you?
Except we have one 4,000p ship.
Ah. Actually, yeah, and a few mid-range. I mean, I submitted a 6,000p ship just because, to give you guys a chance.
Actually, I didn't actually look. Yes, we have a multiple ships all the way down to 4,000. But yeah. A couple of things to note. Again, yes, Purple Electric Tiger getting their ships in very early. I don't know why this is blue. It's blue for some reason.
It wasn't not blue before.
It wasn't blue before. It changes colour. Sometimes it's orange. Sometimes it's pink. I don't understand what's going on with that ship.
I don't understand how that ship works. So the it changing color randomly is like the least of my.
Again, Radicator making these ships in a short period of time. We have
Yeah. His Elite Shredder 2.0 is just. That's just amazing. It's just a really nice design.
Mm-hmm.
Same again with Electric Tiger. Really nice looking ship design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had Lives. We had Lives before, but this is like a much larger version of Lives.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, this Rotunda, which is yeah. Oh yeah, Patrick, do you want to explain this name?
Spimenian.
Yeah.
Spimenian.
Yeah.
It spins many times. So it is called Spimenian.
I asked for a name, Patrick gave me this name.
I've christened his ship Spimenium, and so for all time it shall be known as that.
This Overkill, Camo Fighters submitted similar ships to other tournaments.
Yep.
But this seems different. I think it's been updated. Possibly just for this tournament.
Wow.
Or possibly this may be just a generally updated version. Deadly.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the things to look at this, you might be seeing these thrusters and seeing what these lines are. Yeah. That's actually multiple large thrusters very, very close together.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's very clever. I really like that.
So it saves a lot of space.
Yeah.
And you can get a lot of thrust for a very low P value.
That's really cool.
This is very visually entertaining when it starts fighting.
Can you see it when it's moving? Is it possible?
Oh yeah, you'll see what happens when it starts. Okay, so let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16. Good, that's the right number. Everyone's in. Go.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. For once and all, the question shall be determined.
Yes.
Okay, the first thing I've noticed is just the discrepancy in size between these two ships.
Oh.
And that is just like a rotating mass of death.
Yeah.
And you get more dead the closer you fly into it.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Holy moly. That is just like it's just like a Death Star.
Yeah. Actually, one of the things that's useful with spinners is because they spin, any damage you apply, unless you're spinning with it, which is very hard to do,
it will be mitigated.
It will be evenly done all around the side, so it will be much harder to cut through to vital systems. Unfortunately, because of the exposed thrusters on the back.
Yeah, and it seems like Squidopus does want to get up close.
Yes.
Generally, and unfortunately against a ship like this, I think a really good counter would be Faction 4 ship with a big laser, for example, that can avoid these the vast armada of short-range weapons that this particular ship has.
Doing quite well, especially because it's only 4,000p.
Yeah.
Just to survive this long, it's very maneuverable. And there we go.
But
unfortunately. Yes.
Well, congratulations, arxbombus.
And commiserations, DrWazzleButt.
Yeah. Really nice ship. Really nice.
Yes, very nice. And this is the other ship this is the non-spinner by
yes.
But this one's up against Camo 5. It's got a lot of points already, and I don't know if you can even catch up to it, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, the thing I really like about ships like this is that they, there's almost no real restriction on how much hull and stuff like that you can have, because the recoil from your gun is so great, it will move you back.
Yeah.
Which is where you want to go. It's a really hard ship design to combat. I think arxbombus here has a really nice ship design, which I think probably would be really interesting to see fight in a different circumstance. But I mean, we know how this is going to go.
It would be nice to see in a film. I mean, visually it's appealing.
But under
this is Camo 5 and it's Faction 4, and it's a bit faster, and so this is and it's over.
Well done, Camo 5. Really nice.
Well done, Camo 5. Yeah. And we say Camo 5 again versus this time a Purple Electric Tiger. 2 spinners.
Spinner versus spinner. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, so we have lots of drones, and I just like the way Rotunda is just it's just like spraying like short range weapons everywhere.
And Purple Electric Tiger is taking the lead in points.
Oh, cool.
This is brilliant. Oh, if it can keep the distance.
So we have a kind of drone runner spinner here?
Yes, that's
very nice.
Very nice. The Rotunda looks in the core when it's spinning. That's a nice look. Oh,
he wants to get away from that.
Get away, please get away. I'm rooting against Camo 5, but with the other ship happening. No. Oh, come on! The points. You're still gaining them. This is still doable, but you're getting closer. This is not where you want to be, Purple Electric. This is not where you want to be.
You want to be further away.
Okay, this is close because they're both scoring points. It's just
would it be cool?
I think it might be over.
Because the cumulative. Yeah. That was really, really close. Well,
really close.
It still is close, but it's gonna. He is catching up with the points, but
it's 5 seconds to go.
Yeah.
You survived and did a lot of damage though, so
that was a really interesting fight. Really close. Congratulations to both Purple Electric Tiger and Rotunda for really, really interesting ships.
Yeah. It's just so maneuverable and it spins so.
I wonder what it was that caused, because I mean, Purple Electric Tiger, I think, has the acceleration advantage. It can just go faster than Rotunda too. So I wonder what is causing it to kind of close the gap over time, because it is just exposing itself to those plasma guns.
Yeah, I think what it might be is the range of those weapons technically is a certain length. Until it get out of that technical range. But because it's spinning, the shots go further. So it's actually capable of attacking further than the range the AI realizes that it can. That might be what's going on. As you can see it. And there we go.
Yeah, DrWazzleButt, that is a really, really cool ship design.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting picked apart.
With the drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it did great when it was up close.
Yes. Unfortunately, for you, Purple Electric Tiger has that thruster combination, which just allows it to be super maneuverable.
Yep.
So it's going to be very difficult to get up close and do that up close damage that your ship really is so much better at. I'm actually surprised it's not taking out the drones with those lasers. Because if it were to do that, there would be no lasers. There would be no drones.
Yeah. That is really surprising, actually.
Okay. This if it gets close enough times, it'll take out the drones. And do enough damage to the ship, because we can see that multiple parts of
its own drones are in fact slightly
Tempest Salter is missing a large portion of the ship, but still able to fly fairly well.
I think DrWazzleButt might take this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple Electric, you need a doctor, but Preferably not this one. Yeah, the point gap as well. And it's going. It might go to time, or will it not? All-Star Strike not give you that?
Maybe it will.
Yes.
It seems like he has some really strong armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's 1-1. For a moment, I forgot that. It's 1-1. Okay, we've got this last one to decide it with these two ships. They do both have drones. I didn't actually notice that.
Yeah.
Earlier. And that's
Electric Tiger just has more, I think.
Yeah.
But isn't doing the same amount of damage when they come into contact.
I suppose one of the problems Purple Electric has in being not a spinner is that when it takes damage to thrusters, it can't move in that direction. Whereas when a spinner takes damage, it doesn't matter which thrusters go. As long as it's got enough, it'll keep going in the same direction and keep being overall maneuverable.
Yeah.
Which is possibly why when the damage racks up for both sides, Star Strike gets a stronger and stronger position.
Yeah.
Okay. Felltir versus Eurofin Plus. Spinner Theory. Prime Mover.
So Prime Mover is the best spinner I have, but he's it still has this problem where it seems to fire really well, but it's just always slightly off.
Yeah, it seems to be missing the target. Whereas Spinner Theory, they're making contact. They're going diagonally, but they're making contact.
And I really don't know why it is. But then I always struggle. To be honest, I've always struggled to make a good spinning ship. I know I've seen how deadly they are, and I've really tried very hard to recreate ones I've seen in tournaments. But this is just the best I could do, and yeah, congratulations, Felltir. It's definitive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now we have the number J versus Problem Child.
So two non-spinners.
And I see quite how this is going to go.
Yeah. I think
that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, they're both. So long as Problem Child can just withstand the barrage of drones and your Enron sign and all that stuff. Come on, Problem Child, come on! Why is it not hitting the?
I think those are your point defense lasers, so it won't want to get in range with them. It just has them on.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Well, as with all faction 4 ships, if you can take out the main guns, then it is completely impotent until it can rebuild them. So I think this could just be it's just.
What? So I didn't even see that at all. Because he was doing so well. I suppose with all the shields and lights, it seems to be in a much stronger position.
It's just
the ship better.
It's just a war of attrition between the two, and I think
cutting that arm off though takes many of the drones out of play.
Yeah. You might still make it, but I don't think so.
Really? There's only a small portion of the drones.
It seems like the design of J is such that it's actually confusing the guns a bit. I mean, if you look at how it's firing, I assume, it just seems it's not even aiming particularly for the command module.
Yeah.
Which it really needs to do.
Yeah.
It does not have spare time to. It is under siege at that point.
I don't understand. I don't understand why it wins, but it.
I'm actually quite. I mean, as disappointed as I am to see Problem Child, I'm quite.
Okay, that was okay. We're going to slow this down so we can talk about what's going on here.
So lights, lots of drones.
Yes, and missiles. No, actually, I think most of those are missiles and some drones.
And Radicator here has nukes. Okay.
Right. If you can't avoid the nuke or take it out, there's a problem. And I think that's exactly the case.
Wow. And what does a player need to take out a nuke? Would that be point defense?
Point defense, you can push it away or damage it. my preferred tactic is getting out of the way. And I think she's going to make contact and it's over.
Oh my word. Well, that worked.
That worked.
Yep.
Thank you, felltir, for your lives. They mentioned that the amount of drones would eventually cause problems to the computer, unfortunately. Time, but
Spamenian versus Elite Shredder 2.0. Spamenian doing very well.
Yes.
I assume it's just slightly faster, and it's going to wear it down with lots of drones.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I think this is a Faction 7 chip.
Yeah. Yes.
And they have the best armor of all of them, as far as I can remember. So this will not be over immediately.
Yeah, and they're lasting quite well despite all the drones.
You've done 30,000 damage to it, and it's still just like pondering on, like whatever. Yeah, I'm still going.
It's catching up, and if those lasers can make contact, maybe next time you can get slightly closer.
I just love that you did 40,000 damage. And the game and that round was won by waiting out the clock. Yeah.
It has some very powerful weapons. I believe 2 of the obliterators.
Oh, yeah.
And so if either of those make contact with Spamenian, don't know if it will actually last.
But I suppose here we just have a classic drone runner versus that closer range ship, and that's just how it goes. So but well done, Radicator, for a really nice ship. It will be nice to see that ship in a different situation.
Yes, absolutely. There are drones, I believe, or missiles.
I guess we'll find out soon.
I don't know if we will, because as soon as they hit that line of fire, they just evaporate. So combine that with the point defense, and you need a significant number of drones to actually make any damage.
I mean, obviously, Uber Killer 2 it just needs to get one shot, and then it can win. But I mean, right now, Autobahn Station does have the point lead.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
So if Camel 5 isn't going to turn, and then it turns.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's a very well defended station.
Lasting well.
Yeah. But just look at the sheer volume of damage from that laser. We're at 23,000 versus 200 right now. So, I mean, if it comes down to who's got the most points, then Camel 5 has already won.
Yeah.
I think it will.
I will speed this one up because it's an inevitability now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And with this range, I think the second one's going to be the same.
Yep.
I think the second one's going to be the same.
It is a shame with the AI and some of these big lasers, especially for the Faction 4 ships, is that often they do just seem to just like miss the enemy and just kind of come in a big stream slightly to the left or right.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure why that happens.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been trying to fix that on my ships and I can't seem to find why.
Maybe if it was always consistently above or something, you could make the ships be not symmetric anymore or something like that. Have you tried that?
That's one of the things I'm playing with now. What kind of asymmetry would help? Yeah. I've currently found nothing.
Okay.
Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But 100,000 points?
Congratulations to Camel 5. That was Ooh, okay.
Okay.
And Rotunda, I think, just has the armor to go into close contact with this ship. It's a really nice mix because it seems like the thrusters and armor are kind of overlaid one over the top of the other. So it's just quite a nice use of space, and I imagine. Yeah. Very good. Well,
thank you, DrWazzleButt. But
so we shall have the Camo 5 spinner versus the Camo 5 non-spinner. Spinner theory. So we've got. I think this is one with a lot of drones.
And
wow,
Number J doing what Number J does, and any runners
sitting there being J-shaped, being awesome. Being
just blue. Taken apart. Thank you, felltir, for sending in such a lovely spinner.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was a counter.
So whatever happens, we're going to have 2 spinners and 2 non-spinners in the final.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, and because Felltir is just fast enough, the nukes can't catch up, or possibly the drones are. Okay, right, yeah. In little contacts like that, everything can change. Because if a nuke launches at that time, I think the nuke launch has been taken off. I don't think it's time. I don't think it's time. I don't think it's possible. As long as damage keeps getting applied, they can't regrow. And if that's the case, I think we can speed it up.
I'm confused here. Why is it not nuking?
Because the nuke's on the outside, and I think the drones manage to do damage to them.
So they before the nukes can be rebuilt.
Yeah.
They just get
As long as damage can be applied to anywhere on the ship, they can't regrow. Nothing can regrow.
Oh, I see.
And so in short periods of time, they can start to be regrown, and I think they actually are very slightly, because see tiny little green lines on the corner of the ship in the little.
But in a battle like this, there's just so much happening.
Yeah.
So I guess with a ship like that, it really needs to win immediately at the start.
Yeah.
But it seems Spamenian is just it's just a bit faster. Yeah.
I think one of the things that might help is if the drone launchers themselves had some armor around them. Because what's happening here is because they're the furthest part out, I think they're like hitting a lot of the fire. Coming towards them, so they're taking more of the damage than the armor.
Right.
And that might be a problem, maybe to consider in future builds. But I think this is going to go the same way as before.
Wow. Well, congratulations, Simon.
Thank you, but commiserations, Radicator. Your tournament spinner was built very quickly and did very well. For the time you had to make it.
I think like one of the highlights of this tournament for me will definitely be the point where it just destroyed a ship with a nuclear weapon before we could even start talking. That was great. So thank you very much.
So Camo 5 versus Camo 5, and I believe the ship they've been working on for a very long time with the very long range weapon is going to take it.
Yeah. I just have to say, I mean, it's a really, this is obviously, I think, one of probably the strongest faction, the strongest ship type, and a very experienced player who's built a really, really fun example of this. So
congratulations, Camo 5.
And if a spinner can win against this, I think we can definitively say that spinners are just objectively better.
But I don't think it will be a spinner.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be a spinner this time, because while it's doing a lot of damage at the beginning, it can't weather this damage. That's what the Number J does.
Yep.
It takes out spinners, or many things.
Many things.
Yeah.
It takes out drone runners.
And drone runners, and anything that's just decided to be too fast. This is...
And letters that aren't J.
And letters that aren't J.
We've not seen many of those.
No.
We could do with a nice, like, K versus J. That could be a cool
fight. It's a number. I was actually thinking of making the spinner the shape of a Z and calling it Chemical X. But no, it just wouldn't spin otherwise.
So is Number J, is that like an algebra thing? Is this like...
It's many things.
Xij? Is it like Okay.
Oh,
grand final.
This is the final.
So we have already decided, or we've already determined that non-spinners are better than spinners.
Yes. Scientifically.
Which I think means people should stop crying about spinners in the tournaments.
Yeah.
That could be a controversial thing to say.
What will be hopefully less controversial is we will allow spinners in future competitions with no restriction that you're not allowed to have.
Yeah.
If later on, with more experience building them, spinners do become more powerful again.
Yeah.
We may reconsider, but until then.
Yeah. I'm totally up for rerunning this tournament of spinners versus non-spinners and to see how the meta has changed. But I think we've had some really good examples of both types of ships, and it has been quite definitive.
Yeah.
That Camo 5 is awesome.
Camo 5. I think we're just talking over the battle. It's not really a battle.
Well, I mean, we've got. Yeah, no, I mean, this is from.
The number J is pretty much entirely made of drones, and none of them are getting stuck. Every single one of them is going towards Uber Killer 2, and still just about 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it
think
comes down to points. It's just,
if Uber Killer, the thing is, if Uber Killer did want to close the range, it would do even better.
Yes. And
it would be a death very soon.
Yeah.
So, do we watch this through?
Yeah, it's the final, what we presume to be the final round. That's
maybe they can get a kill. That would be the interesting part, because they are eating into that side.
Yeah.
And if you notice the J's turning, that's all to do with recoil from the damage that's been inflicted on it.
It has one little thruster somewhere, doesn't it?
The tiniest thruster. I think the thruster's gone now.
Probably been destroyed by the laser.
Yes.
Which is also turning J slowly. Yeah.
Oh, it might actually be the. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Awesome.
So the winner here, partially Camo 5, but partially non-spinners.
Yep.
Both.
And very, very big thanks to DrWazzleButt, Purple Electric Tiger, Simon, thank you, Simon.
Yeah.
Myself, thank you, Patrick. Radicator, arxbombus, felltir, and Camo 5, of course, for some really interesting ships. They were either awesome or they were pretty. Many of them were awesome and pretty.
Yeah.
So that was really fun to watch.
Yes, and thank you all. A note on future tournaments. Please, if whatever your thoughts on it, please do share them in the comments below.
Yep. Or by email. Or on the Steam.
On the Steam page. We have a Steam page.
We have a Steam page.
Join up with that.
So, yeah, all the social medias. We have all the things. So just let us know what sort of tournament you would like to see in future. And we will announce next weekend.
Next weekend. So we've got until next weekend for you to talk about which types of tournaments, because we're going to do hopefully very different things each time.
We could do faction v faction. We could do any type of P limit. We could do the possibilities around this.
Like we can actually change hopefully do like a specifically sniper tournament or anything. Anyway, thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Simon. And we will see you guys soon.
See you soon. Take care.
Bye.